called summer love. It's not my job, summer love. I can only hold up a mirror, but you have to be able to see. Yet, maybe even that is too much of me. I can't tell you what you feel, I won't tell you. Even if it's obvious, when your words are saying no, she's not the one. But the inflection behind your tone, the little shiver behind your touch is saying yes, I want more of her. Who am I to give you the gift of my heart if you can't even recognize you've been slowly unwrapping it? You've been unwrapping it for months, whispering in my ear, gazing at each other nose to nose in anticipation for something more, brushing hands, pepping up at the sound of my name, taking down my layers, climbing my walls, breaking down my barriers, gently, slowly, softly, sexy, unknowingly, until one day I allowed myself the pleasure of feeling you, something I denied myself of from the first moment I saw your face. No, not him. I can't get to know him. But as soon as our eyes met and we bashfully said to each other, hello, my name is, I knew it was inevitable that I would fall for you, so I desperately tried to stay away, but that didn't last. And as I carefully opened the door to let you in, I was ready to turn around and walk away as soon as I felt we were in too deep. And as I mustered up the courage to just walk away, you turned to me and said, can you help me with something? And in that next sentence, completely by surprise, I fell in love. Now, I don't exactly remember what you said, but I remembered peering into the very essence of your being, and something happened, something changed in me. In that moment, in that sentence, I fell in love. And so I stayed. And it took me a moment to accept it, to own it, to understand it, if such an understanding were even possible. But it came to a point where I had no other choice but to share it with the very man who can't even recognize his own reflection in the mirror. So when I opened up my heart to you, you denied yourself the opportunity to even entertain it. You made up excuses and you weren't really willing to take a chance. So in our goodbye, or in your words, I'm not ready for a relationship, you said you tried to prevent this, us. But can't you see? There was no us without you, because my heart was closed for business until you came along and you sang my song. Your words and your actions contradict each other. And as I sat back and observed you, even you couldn't understand that. And I deserve more than this. More than a guy who can't see me because he can't see himself. More than a guy who doesn't understand that the very thing he's insecure about is the very thing I need in my life. And more than a guy who isn't willing to think beyond thinking or know beyond knowing. You see, I want it all. Love is not enough. So who am I to tell you what you can't see for yourself? I can't just give you the gift. I am the gift. And when I'm ready, we'll talk, you said. But who's to say I'll still be here when you call my name, when you figure it out? I'm not waiting. I said my piece. I opened my heart. And now I have peace. And this is why it'll just be. It's not my job, summer love. Maybe it was just meant to be a summer love.